Alright, so welcome to week 1 of the Cube meme review. I'm sure I will come up with a better name for it, but for now, it's what I got. As we kind of dial in the camera, the screen capture, the audio, it's only going to sound better. And again, if this audio sounds terrible, just know that it's going to improve as I learn how to work with my mic and all that fun stuff. So if you're not part of the Discord, jump on over, link in the description, and in there, you will find a ton of different channels within the server. There's over 450 members currently in there. And to be a part of this video, I ask that you submit your memes to the Sweaty Memes channel. And from there, I'm just gonna scroll through. If I find it funny, I'll bring it up, go from there. So let's get into it. All right, so from Squarelore or Squalore11, me explaining in class how the cube is solved, then classmates and the teachers are like, bruh, like what? This is pretty accurate, especially for me at work. Like, I don't go to school anymore, you know, even at work, you know, people see my cubes that I have, my work cubes, sitting there on my desk or on my shelf, and they're like, can you show me how to solve this? I'm like, show you how to solve this? You know, and then obviously I explain like first layer stuff, and they're like, oh, that's too hard for me. I'm pretty sure that this is kind of a misunderstanding. So, for my giveaway page, over 150 in total prizes. Well, if you add them all up, you'll see that it's $110 worth of gift cards. But the first prize is a cosmic cube of choice with coding done. That's probably gonna be close to a $70 plus puzzle. So unless you really want like a Use Your Little Magic cosmic, you're probably gonna see that this giveaway is worth over 150. So let's just go ahead and clarify right now. And if you haven't entered the giveaway, obviously a link in the description. Giveaway ends on Friday at midnight. So you have basically a week left to enter. So get on that. Strange Warrior puts, step 1, rotate the sides to the position shown. Problem? This pretty much sums up my early tutorials. Like, I know how to solve the puzzles and the cubes, whatever. But I was so early at video making and like translating information and really trying to convey notations and algorithms, and they were just terrible. So oftentimes people will be like, your algorithm is messed up. And I'm just like, just go ahead and just do as I showed you. Because they're just so poorly done. So with Electro, when a non-cuber sees you solve a 4x4, is it possible to learn this power? Like, it's amazing that like people see these bigger puzzles and they're like, what? How do you solve these things? Like I can even imagine solving one side of a 3x3 and you can solve a 4x4? I love traveling on a plane and people seeing me solve, like I'll bring a 7x7 and just scramble it up and then work on it throughout the flight. And then people are like, how is this humanly possible? So again, it's just fun to like to show people that I harness this amazing power of cube solving. I mean, I am the cube solve hero after all. Yeah, this is pretty accurate. Me solving a cube and the non-cubers, you don't peel the stickers off? Like, what? And I even blow their mind more when I'm like, I'm solving with a stickerless cube. So it's like, I can't peel any stickers off, except for the logo, of course. All right, so Magic puts a meme. Of course, it involves Cube Solve Hero, so I have to represent those memes. Cube Solve Hero, Big Hulk, cubing community, just sitting there. Cube Solve Hero, here's some good cubing content. I mean, pretty epic. Magic. VLS, COLL, and other ALG sets. Me, actually learning full OLL. Better do that first. Another one. From Magic. Nobody is born cool, except of course, Cube Solve Hero. If I was only that cool, I'd love to have bigger arms, of course. That guy just reeks of coolness. I mean, I wouldn't want the squared off jaw, and maybe not the eye patch, but it is pretty dang cool. And Electro writes, when I get a personal best, when my mother asks me to tell her how I felt. This pretty much sums up my life. My wife is a non-cuber. So when I get a personal best, I lose my mind. I'm like, oh, yes, it has happened. I shut off 0.3 seconds from my old personal best. And it's like, and then asking to interpret how I felt. Like, obviously I'm ecstatic, but to the average person, you know, lowering or being a fraction of a second quicker is like, what's the big deal? I don't know. That's how I interpret this meme. Levels of hell. Limbo, lust, gluttony, greed, anger, heresy, violence, fraud, treachery, and of course, the lowest point of hell, the beginner's method. Oh, this is so mean. Can you solve a 3x3? Yes! I peeled the stickers off. Ah! It's so stupid. Oh, this has been me a lot. The plague. A discount has been applied to this order. You can't add another discount. And that's stupid fraud.
Bruh.
It's like, I've been there. And then of course, CubeSolve Hero writes, you can now use discount code CubeSolveCrew. SBGC channel. Your crush, her ex, her crush, her brother, her father, and you. Yeah, I'm pretty much a Rubik's brand. So I'm a huge Zoolander fan, and if you've ever seen the movie Zoolander and know Derek Zoolander, this one will make sense. After playing with my 7x7, what is this, a Rubik's Cube for ants? It's so true too. I even feel like just God mode after I solve a 7x7 or higher, just because, you know, it requires more effort and more energy, and to come back to a 3x3 and then solve it really quickly, you're like, what is this thing, you know? What gives me feelings of power? Money, status, solving a Rubik's Cube. For me in my 30s, this is quite the opposite. Me going into work with this, my coworkers are like, hey, is that a kid's toy? You still play with those? And then when they find out that I have a cubing channel, they're like, wow, you make videos about this stuff? So yeah, the older you get, the less cool people are going to think this is. But honestly, who really cares? If you enjoy it, have fun with it, do it as long as it makes you happy. Who cares about what anyone else says? So from Tallow, I don't recommend drinking gasoline, but me when a non-cuber says, is that a Rubik's triangle? I'm gonna end it with this one right here, because this one is so true to me. When someone borrows your expensive GAN cube, or really any other cube, but they have greasy hands, this one boils me. Because like, I don't mind if you want to touch my puzzles, or if you want to like use them or try them or solve them, but if you're gonna eat food or have greasy hands and not wash your hands, like I'm so OCD when it comes to my collection and things that I have that I take care of. And it's like the first thing I check for is just the greasy nibs. I don't want your slobbery, greasy hands on my cubes. So note to self, if you come to a competition and see me and want to try a cube out, definitely make sure your hands are clean of grease. Okay, so that's gonna be it for now. Obviously, I'm gonna try to put out these videos every single week. So if you're not part of the Discord, jump on over. Obviously, this thing's growing, so about a week and a half in, about 450 members strong. So come in, go to the Sweaty Memes tab, add your memes, because every week I'm gonna just kind of go through and review and critique. Obviously, as we go, the audio and the video and this all will start to come into shape more. So again, hopefully you enjoy this. Hopefully it's been fun. Comment below your critiques or your questions. Obviously, I've already pointed out the audio and the video are probably gonna be a little crummy. So again, as I improve, this thing will improve. And yeah, so if you're new to the channel, obviously subscribe, hit that bell to be notified for future videos. Give this video a like, and again, comment any thoughts below. Until next time, happy cubing.